We the top 10, UGK the major, way not play it don't stop here. Traffic lights, we going, know the time until the clock near. Hands on road, we doing digi to the whole block clear. Yo, what you got there? Oh, did you not hear? And he's taking over and we got the whole shop, yeah. Heard she wanna know me better, but I'm on the top 10. Gotta match my energy, you see I'm in the top, yeah, it's top 10.
The ELC is episode 5 and today we're talking about high performance leadership. Guess where I am, guys? I'm at Oxford University, Corpus Christi College, and I'm going to be with a young man. I've known him a while back. He's going to be talking to us about high performance leadership. He's been under a few high performance leaders, so today's episode is about to be mad. Let's get it cracking, guys. So I'm here in Oxford, Corpus Christi College. We're here for economic leadership class, and I'm joined by Daniel Ogoloma. Dan?
Good morning everybody watching, and good morning Pio.
See you, man.
Good to see you too. Long time no see.
It's a pleasure for you to have me out here.
Most definitely.
Crisp, cold morning in Oxford.
It is, and I think Oxford's best in the morning because it's very clear. The birds are chirping, and it's cold, but because of the history, you soak it all in.
It really just brings everything in, doesn't it?
Exactly.
And straight after that, we're going to be having an economic leadership class right here in Oxford at the Corpus Christi College, courtesy of the young man.
Yes. It's quite an honour to actually have the ELC being hosted at Oxford University. I know Oxford's rich with history.
Yeah.
It is the best varsity. I'm a bit biased, but it is the best varsity in the world. But to have ELC come down and have so many diverse people from different backgrounds and great experiences come here and deliberate and debate on economic matters and leadership, it's an honour.
Okay, so that's enough about us, guys. Let me just allow you to know a little bit more about Dan. So tell me, Dan, where does it all start off for you?
It all started off growing up in a single parent home in South London. My mother and my dad unfortunately departed ways when I was about 9 years old. So I grew up in a single parent home. I was the youngest of 5. And honestly, by society standards, you wouldn't actually think somebody like me would end up in Oxford or somebody like me would end up going on to do the amazing things I've done. But I think what happened to me along the way was I met a lot of amazing people who were able to take my hand and say, look, this is the way I think you should go. The role of a father, really. And you're one of them. Pastor Toby is also one of them.
That's an extreme pleasure and honor.
Economic leadership class started probably last year, 2022. But he's been an economic leader and a leader since he was about 22.
Well, enough about me. Let's really get into you. Now, another thing the viewers would like to know is what are you actually studying here at the university? What brought you to Oxford University?
So yes, I'm a student here at the Oxford University. I don't unfortunately attend this amazing college, Corpus Christi. I attend Regent's College. It's a bit smaller, not as grand as this, but it is the same in brilliance and excellence. And I do say that because one day I hope my tutor doesn't see this and say that I'm a traitor. But I'm studying philosophy and theology, and what that's all about, it's understanding the intersection between government and church. If you check the British history, you see that the church and the state were actually joined at a point. And as the world got more sophisticated and the church became more secular, the church and the state split up. So what I study is understanding how the church and state can actually be interconnected again, and we can have faith-based policies. So it's actually an amazing and very personal course to study.
That sounds absolutely amazing, and I'm sure you guys already have a lot of questions for Daniel, but as is customary, it's ELC episode 5, and Dan, you fall on High Performance Leadership Week.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so the viewers always want to know what I would ask everybody on their week, and yours would be, taking and in light of the great leaders that you've worked with. I'm just going to give the listeners a bit of an idea. Daniel has been involved with so many top leaders, and I'll allow him to get into that. Tell us a little bit more about high performance leadership.
So high performance leaders, it all started when I was about 16 years old and I met this amazing man. So he's the first high performance leader that I met. He then introduced me to, I would call, the ultimate high performance leader, which is a Pastor Toby. And also I've worked on some amazing political campaigns. I've worked on grassroots campaigns here, councillorship campaigns here in the UK. I've also worked very closely on a mayoral campaign back in 2019. I've also worked on a governorship campaign and then the just concluded Nigerian general election. And one thing I'll say about all these leaders, one common denominator they all have is they genuinely believe that them not achieving their dream, they'll be doing a disservice to humanity.
Wow.
They actually believe that in them, many people are going to be better off.
Wow.
And having that innate belief, I don't think it's normal. I don't think you can be told to have it. I think it's inbuilt.
Okay.
So I'm still trying to understand how to be a high performance leader. I think they're born with it.
Wow. Okay.
And I genuinely believe there's one in a generation. You're one of them as well, by the way.
I believe you're one in the making as well. So, I mean, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure here at Oxford, the Corpus Christi College. But just like Daniel said, I'm actually gonna say I'm part of Regent's College just because of you, Dan.
Thank you. So welcome.
It's episode 5, guys, high performance leadership, and straight after this, we're gonna be having our very first economic leadership class, Oxford edition. Please stay tuned for that. But up until then, I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.
We doing digi to the whole block clear. Yo, what you got there? Oh, did you not hear?